Good afternoon. It is after, I don't know what time you're watching this, but this time it's currently coming up with 25 past 2. So our students have just at Kingsmeadow moved into period 5, so they've gone from period 4 to period 5, last lesson of the day. They're all in classrooms. I just wanted to take this moment just to show you the sort of calm and effective learning environment that we have here at Kingsmeadow Community School. So if I move into this corridor here, this is one of our busiest corridors in terms of students. This is starts with our English, and then we move into our maths lessons. So right now in English, I'm just talking quietly because the students are focused so much. Every one of these doors we pass with students in there. Right now these are year 10 students. They are very focused because they're preparing for their mock exams, which have just started this week, so they're doing those last minute bits of revision and work. And afternoon, I won't get you in this. And then we'll move on, and now moving on to maths. You see we've got one of our sixth form classes in there. It's great to see the sixth formers working alongside the other students. But as you can see, with every class with students in, as we move further into maths, we've got year 7 and year 8 students who are learning here. But I hope you can see this, that last lesson on a Wednesday this is, as we look around, it's calm, it's peaceful. You won't hear raised voices. Students are just focused, they're engaged. They haven't got students out in the corridors. This is all about what we've achieved here at Kingsmeadow School, in order to make sure that your children, when they come here, get absolutely the best possible learning experience to have, the best possible opportunities to succeed. So you'll be aware, no doubt, that we relaunched our learning behaviours policy this week. And that's gone incredibly well. The students are really focused, and they really want to be here and learning in Kingsmeadow classrooms. And that doesn't happen without you as parents and carers supporting that as well, and making sure that your children have the right sort of attitudes when they come to Kingsmeadow. Those learning behaviours give a real clarity of expectations, ensuring that students know what to do in the classroom, that when they're in there they are focused and they're engaged with the learning. It also means that when they're out and around school, they understand that really clear expectations around things like uniform, behaviour in corridors, moving in and out the building, mobile phones. That's in the national press at the moment, and obviously we've really made it clear when students are able to remove their mobile phones and when they can have them, at the school gate or just as they're about to get on the bus there. And all of that means that there's no conflict in school. We're not having to pull students up and talk to them about the type of shoes they're wearing, or talk to them about talking when they're supposed to be doing an independent task, because they just do that and they just get on. And that means that we get this sort of school, we get this sort of environment where you know that your child is getting the best possible education they can get. The high level of uniform in school, and if you've ever been in during the school day, and I encourage you to come in. I'm perfectly happy to have parents come and see the school and do a tour of the school, and you see that the level of uniform is exceptional. The students look so smart, and that is just a visual representation of the level of respect they have for the school and that they have for their education. Invariably, when you look at educational research, schools that have really high standards of uniform have really high standards, and then that in turn means they have really high outcomes, and that gives the young people the best possible opportunities they can when they leave school. So I'll say that the conflict isn't there, the systems deal with things, students are working with us, and that will only happen if you're working with us as well. Parents and carers, school, students, ensures that we can just do the best we can for every child. So to be honest, I think I'm probably the noisiest thing in this corridor, so I'm going to move on now. Thank you.